Because you need it. Let's do it.
Welcome
Willkommen
to the show. Not the bloody show. The regular show.
Whoa.
to the
That's
Broken Skull
Guys,
session.
Hey, we got Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer here.
I'm gonna move this.
Broken Skull IPA. What? That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Where's your Stone Cold impression, Michael?
That's right. I heard you a beer, and I drink another beer. What? And what? What?
Hey, guys, Broken Skull. This is the iconic. We've been like looking for this for a while.
We have been.
Gross.
Gross.
Gross, everyone. It better be good. Oh, that's tasty. It's good IPA.
Yep.
That's a
Same.
classic IPA. It's not like there's no frills to it. That could be a poundable IPA because it is pretty simple. Okay, let's try it. Not it for cleaning it up. Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Not bad.
I think that 3-card monitor. As of the recording, that I said one of the 3-card monitors. As of the recording of the show, my anniversary is tomorrow. 10 years with
So
my
it'll be like
beloved wife.
2 weeks ago was the anniversary.
Jamie, we had more than that. I only have.
We're not, fam.
I did post one
This
today.
news will be
I
old.
did post one today. The friend of the podcast, Jamie Wonderland, and I got married.
Wife of the
as you know.
podcast, I think.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I guess she really, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I mean, she was both.
You're
our
upgraded,
wives.
okay?
She was both our wives for a while. That makes sense. So
It was weird.
yeah, it was a little weird, but it was okay.
The sister wife thing at Silver Bay, that's what it was.
Like Nexium cult stuff, you know. She's getting very comfortable with it. It's good. Anniversary. Her
You
anniversary
have
is
the
tomorrow.
brand and you're being mean to me, okay?
So my goal, of course, is to get off work early and do this. So my employee's goal would be to all call in, so I have to work every branch at once.
Sure. Right? Every single one.
So who
So
wins?
you get your exercise.
Who
and-
wins?
I never win.
Who won? Who's next?
How are you guys doing?
Life has just been
Yeah,
a
good. Wow.
Peaches
roller
and cream?
coaster of emotions. Just a
I mean, usually you guys are like filleting each other on the
just a
podcast. while we're
roller
filming,
coaster of
so
emotions.
It's
So.
like very stayed for you guys. Any good roller coaster? Any good part? Any of the highs? You have the highs?
He bought me an erotic coloring book. I'm really excited
like
about
dicks
it.
and
Oh, it's
erotic.
it's amazing.
Like there's penetration in it.
Like she said this thing to me, it's like I really want it, and I just
Is the
immediately
artwork
ordered
good?
it.
Is
Like,
the artwork
damn.
good though?
Yeah, no, it's really.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you
Creative.
afterwards. It's
Okay,
awesome.
good.
Yeah, it's really.
We
It's
should-
really.
I
Good.
wish you had
And
it
it's
here. We'd show them
big, and
all.
it's like it's
Just like it should be.
Yeah,
It's
good
thick,
thing I
too.
because we will get demonetized.
no, and
thick,
it's
too.
definitely made by women because there's like no fellatio but multiple cunnilingus scenes and.
Well, it
you know.
should be fun to color though, you know.
Well, there is a scene with it.
Oh, okay.
It's like a group thing going on.
So you gotta have a little bit, right? It's just the law of
Yeah,
averages.
It's like they're letting
Yeah.
the sunshine in. if
And
you
there's
will.
some lesbian scenes. There's like a guy on guy scene. So I'm
Ooh,
yeah.
This guy over
And
here
then
is very progressive.
there's
I
a
like
few
it.
scenes of just like women in nature, like hanging out with nature. So
So it's like the Storm and Nightcrawler drawing.
it's like a Garden of Eden theme. So there's like a lot of god and goddess type.
So a lot of flowers where vaginas
So
It's
are.
really-
he's the god
you
to your
know-
goddess. Is that what you're saying?
It's really nice.
sensual.
See, so I'm glad,
Yeah.
let's just talk about the highs. Then. Let's not talk about the lows. We're gonna have a good podcast.
We had one kid birthday.
Oh my god.
Big Dan, 16
Yeah, I have a
years old now.
16-year-old kid.
16 years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're not a grandma. You're fine. Well,
Yeah,
don't worry
yeah,
about
Oh my
it.
God,
You
don't
could,
even
You could literally make
God,
her a grandma,
don't
too.
worry about
Be
it.
careful with that.
Oh god, please.
And we have.
don't.
I have 2 kid birthdays coming up.
Can we call you
month or so.
Granny if you when you become a grandma? Because it will happen when we're doing this film.
I hope I never become a grandmother.
Oh boy.
I'm
That's my
100
goal.
I'm 100%. I'm 100% sure.
Why are you
I
sterilizing
never
me,
want
Mom?
kids. Like, I just don't. I tell my kids all the time. I'm like, just
You know
enjoy
there's
your
medical
life.
castration.
Enjoy your life. Live for you. Make good relationships with people and use protection. Like, just don't.
Always, never not use it. Never.
Hey,
And
you want to
if
have
you're
no
both
money,
gay,
kids?
cool.
Have kids.
If you're
That's
not
how you
into
have no
having
money.
relationships, cool.
Yeah, it's
Don't
actually-
get married.
It'd be
Don't-
beneficial
yeah.
if you were gay, because then less chance.
You know, all your friends that have kids, they have no money too.
Yeah.
Also
No,
that.
literally no money for the rest of their lives. Ever again. Ever.
They have to decide between a karate tournament and like hanging out with any of their friends.
No, they have to. They're like,
Forever.
are we gonna get just like macaroni and cheese this week, or are we gonna get some good food
Yeah,
and not have other things?
A friend of mine just got pregnant and like kind of by accident, and they're like, do you have any advice? And I was like, don't.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I had a very close friend who did the
Planned
same thing to me
Parenthood?
recently, and it was like the whole thing of
Is it too late for Plan B? I don't know.
He was just like, well, we weren't trying, but I
Still
never wanted to, but now we are. And I'm like, you never wanted to, and now you are.
Oh, Jamie didn't want to for a long time.
And I'm just like, well,
hey, I mean,
cool.
the
I just wanna
biology
make out with
changes,
you forever.
That's why I'm never having kids again.
What do you get when you give your heart? You get it
I'm 40 years
all
old, I'm good.
broken up and
Yeah.
battered.
High five, dude.
But I mean,
Okay,
I
no,
guess,
I'm gonna go.
I'm sorry.
She didn't want more
Congratulations
kids.
to
No more
people
kids.
having
She's like in
babies
her-
or
in her
whatever,
world,
but
man.
That's fine. Let's talk about weird something
let's
that's
not
not as
talk
weird as
about the
I got
future
super
of our
depressing.
planet.
Okay. Hey, I'm doing great, by the way. Nobody asked me. It's fine.
He asked you how
Again,
both of us
nobody
were
ever
doing.
cares. So you get
No.
together. You
Yeah.
get put
Oh, we're
together.
one entity now?
Yes.
And so you took up all our
Yes.
time. That's all I'm saying. I'm just
Yes.
letting it out there. Hey, I'm going to switch
Guys,
trades next
if you
week.
break
It'll
up,
be
we're
fun.
still doing this together in the exact place. So don't even try it.
Nope.
So don't even try it. Because we'll still do the same podcast.
Just be like,
It would never happen, but I feel like he'd still be my best friend. I would just also be angry at him.
Because he's
all
a
the
baby
time.
now.
we'd be like best friends and just have
Because the
sex all
only
the time.
nothing, it's just being together. That's so stupid.
boy, good boy.
I'm crazy in love with
Take a
him.
second. Take a
Like
second.
I can never. It's
we
irreversible.
just be best friends
Like,
that
yeah,
just had
like-
sex all the time.
all the time, savagely in different places.
Yeah.
Sometimes
But
in
we'd
public.
be
sometimes in front
poorer
of
because
people.
we would have separated and not had our money.
Yeah, no, we
But the
couldn't.
principle.
Now we
would
need to be together.
like we could,
Guys,
get it.
I need to talk about this, guys, because scientists have just found that thick, voluptuous dumper of a black hole. They spotted the back end of a black hole for the first time, and that black hole was backing the ass up. It's like thick, juicy dumper right here.
it again. Like Sisters Factory. Just
Really,
singing the
it's
black
more
hole.
like the black hole was like, oh, you're gonna find me now. You're gonna get butt first.
Yeah, well, scientists are like looking through their telescope, like,
Yeah,
oh
guess what?
shit, is that a juicy dumper?
Yeah.
Guess what the back end of a black hole looks like, though, guys? It looks the same as the front end.
Yeah.
But with you could see the gravity getting bent different.
It's a hole in. It's just a hole in space.
You know what it looks
But
like?
the gravity's getting bent
It's broken.
differently.
It's called
It's
space is
those-
broken.
Like jump balls
Hi,
that
space
we
is
had from the
broken.
80s where it's like looked like Saturn and you would like jump on it. It was
Cool.
like a rubber
You
ball
did
and
that?
I
it
think
had
got
a
really
plastic.
sexual for a second.
Yeah,
I
like-
was
like
just
this?
You jump on it like
Was
this.
it jump in the
like-
ball?
yeah.
Oh,
Was there
the
any? Was
balls.
there this? Is there that in the
Like
ball?
some balls. Oh,
So
it's like balls. It's like
Okay,
right
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This was an 8 million light year away black hole
Yeah.
that
so
they
I mean,
decided
we're
to
never gonna
focus
get
on with
there.
a special
We'll be dead.
telescope that could see X-rays and spot gravity waves.
It's almost like the smartest man that ever lived, Albert Einstein. It was right.
Well, that's what basically like. He's right, guys. We figured it out. High five.
Yay!
Yay!
We proved it.
But also, thick, juicy dumper.
That'd be fun if there was like a double lobe thing where it's like two big buttocks on the
Like
black
it's like
hole.
swirling gravity waves
Yeah,
shooting
That's
at us.
a lot like the coloring book.
yeah.
There's a lot of that in the coloring book. Yeah.
I should send you a picture. It's Storm and Nightcrawler. It's
Boom,
actually
boom.
drawn by the creator of Nightcrawler, and it's Nightcrawler going down on Storm. And it was like one of the last things he ever drew in his life.
Why haven't you sent this to me?
It was on Twitter. I don't.
Sounds sexy as fuck to me.
Yeah, it is very sexy actually. I'll
Is
send
it-
it. I'll send it to
So, is it on par with every 90s X-Men? Because they're all like super sexualized. I remember
It
those when I was a
reminds
kid.
me
I
of
was
like the
speaking of no one's looking.
the drawing's very 70s actually.
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah, no, it's not like the
nice-
apocalypse.
It's
Like a lot of
Yeah,
hair.
yeah,
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 like.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Like any
Natural,
road drawing was
natural.
like awakened Mateo back in the 90s.
Mhm.
Teenage Mateo was
You
like,
can touch
oh,
me.
my
Suck it on
penis
my
has got
ass,
another
you-
hair.
okay.
Like,
Maybe I'm that guy that you can touch and not like kill him. I'm fine with. Let's try it.
yeah.
Or maybe I'll just die and
Let's
that's
try it, yeah,
okay
let's
too.
Or
try
maybe I'll die
Life
a beautiful
fucking
death.
sucks.
Let's try it.
Yeah,
Let's
A
try it.
seriously.
beautiful death.
They're poor anyway. It's cool. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming. It's fine.
But will I come first?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see who'll win.
Let's
Who?
see.
Especially
who will
like a
win.
teenage
Who
boy.
is the
Like,
deadliest?
yeah.
Am I Christoph Waltz for this?
Yeah.
Let's see who will win.
I went with who is the deadliest.
Okay.
Who is the
David
deadliest?
Wenham, of course.
I did one.
The incomparable.
Guys,
David Wenham.
I got some great fucking movie.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys watched Sweet Tooth yet on Netflix? By the
We
way?
haven't.
Watch it.
Okay.
So it got some weird reviews because it's different from the source material,
Yeah.
but it's great.
This is the Robert Downey Jr. and his wife co-produced this
oh, I didn't know
comic book show. They did.
Yeah.
And they co-produced this comic book,
A graphic novel, yeah.
graphic novel, about like this place where
It's basically the apocalypse, and in the apocalypse there's a big pandemic. Pandemic is killing everybody, but babies are being born with like immunity because they're like hybrid.
hybrid animals.
They're like half bird or like half, and so the story follows this kid who's like part deer.
Yeah, deer.
He's got antlers, and he is like living in the woods with his dad. He has to leave the woods on this like Joseph Campbell-esque journey, but it's like this kind of
Not like Bruce Campbell's journey.
not a Bruce. He's not killing any
Right.
people dead. He's killing. He's not killing anyone really. He is attacking some people. But it's this supposedly the graphic novel is very dark. I've not read the graphic novel, which I think is why I like this story so much.
Okay.
Because it's just very.
And I'm 100% a watch it first then read it later person
Yeah.
because the books are
Supposedly
always
the
better.
story
Yeah.
is very
Yeah,
dark.
Are we watching this then?
Very dark. I'd say it's definitely worth a watch. It's the first episode is a little weird because you're like
That
trying
was
to get into the
that
hard
was middle.
because you're getting into the hard sci-fi of it where it's like okay, there's weird animal people and there's like a big guy.
Yeah,
and
but
there's,
I've
like,
watched Black Mirror. I can
and
deal with
also
that. It's fine.
Will Forte is his dad.
I
Which
heard
think
about
is
that.
great. Don't
That's
get,
better
don't
than
get attached to
Will
him, please.
Yeah,
don't
I-
get attached.
Spoiler?
It's that kind of show.
I love Will Forte.
Yeah, he's great. But
He
it's
won't be around.
totally worth a watch. Totally worth a watch. And,
Alright.
and it's getting season 2 now. Season 2 has been greenlit by Netflix. So yeah, that's it for that. It's a show that Jamie and I surprisingly enjoyed. It was one of those things where like we're out of shows. Let's check this out. And we're like, oh, this was. We watched like 4 episodes in a row. And it was like one of those things where Jamie was like, I have to go to sleep, but I kind of want to watch more. And I was like, okay.
We've done that before.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good
4,
time.
maybe like 3.
Well, but we've done like we want to go to sleep, but we're gonna watch more.
Yes.
Yeah.
He meant before, not like.
Yeah, before the. Not top dollar. Different.
Not top flight.
Not top flight either. Guys, speaking of don't get attached to them, Jodie Whittaker and Chris Chibnall leaving
God!
Doctor Who.
I'm glad you wrote this down because
That's it.
I actually wrote this down originally because I was going to go Doctor
You're like-
Who. Like,
But Mateo will have this.
yeah, but I was like, I don't remember it.
So Chibnall, I guess, said supposedly in the beginning that they were going to do 3 and out. That he told Jodie that, and she
Yeah.
agreed, and they did a fist
yeah,
bump or
that's,
something,
that's a great idea.
or whatever a British version of that is, like a hand wiggle or something. They do like a hand
yeah,
wiggle.
I think they did like a
Yeah, like that maybe. Yeah.
No,
They
that's
do
the
things
KKK.
No, that's like loose, just a
Is that
loose
the
handshake.
KKK?
Yeah,
No,
it's
it's
a loose
loose
handshake.
and
Guys,
they
watch
tickle
this.
the inside
You
of
gotta watch
their
it.
hands.
It's like this. It's like
It's loose and they tickle the
Yeah.
inside of their
That's
hands.
their
like
handshake.
This. Yeah.
This
That's
is
the
their
KKK.
handshake.
Yeah, that's the
their handshake.
KKK handshake.
Yeah, I didn't do that. That's
Yeah.
That's their handshake. That.
No, British handshakes. No, British handshakes are always someone is
one's-
superior to the other
Yeah, so
person.
the other one has like
so
a
they
like this
like
thing.
no, so they'll like bend. They do like the
Oh,
knee.
they do?
They like
They
bend
bend the knee?
down
I'll give
because
me
someone's
that.
always like
Okay.
above the other. Oh God, no, it's not Vikings. And
I
that's
think
the-
you're pop,
Yeah.
The scene is like, lick my pop. Oh, you want me to do it?
Well, not on screen.
Not on screen,
That's
but
a
also-
different one.
Later.
That's a different.
Later.
Let's just check out some other stuff.
I kind of hope that's this still. I like when it's a good
But
still.
there's going to be a trio of specials in the summer of 2022. So they have like a big ending and a big series finale to this 13th Doctor. Okay.
Yeah.
Show me what you got.
That's
as I
good.
like to
That's
say.
good that they have a plan. I'm all for plans.
Yeah.
I've never watched an episode of Doctor Who. Actually, no. I think I watched one episode.
When are you
of it.
starting? Never. Why? You're missing out on so much.
It's okay. Listen, I'm with you.
Doctor
Ah,
Who.
except
I'm with you.
she's with you, except she agreed to watch them with me. this
Oh no,
weekend.
I've watched them. I've watched right through.
What
He's
fuck?
so full of it. I've
You
watched.
just agreed to
I
watch
watched it
them
with
with
them.
me.
I'm
How
just
dare
saying.
you?
There are certain things that I'm like, I'm never gonna be interested in that. Just leave me alone about that.
But
I
not
have
Doctor
enough
Who.
going on.
I think
I've
I watched an
already
episode. I was
watched
like,
it,
I'm
so
done.
I would watch it again. Plus, my mom loved it, so I have to,
Oh,
make
by
it.
the way, her mom's cool because she likes Doctor Who.
She's so
Don't listen to
cool.
it. Don't listen to her.
I almost said some other super cool things she's done in life, but we'll not bring it up on this.
Okay, and we'll bring it up afterwards.
Yeah,
That's
afterwards.
it's
So you
good.
guys,
We got-
J.K. Simmons,
Not J.K.
That's
Rowling.
right. J.K. Simmons.
Yeah.
Rolling.
The peanut
in one of our most recent
Not the
Burn After
turf.
Watchings,
No turfs. Fuck turfs.
Yeah.
Guys, fuck turfs.
And you guys learned that he's super slaw, and obviously, like, I was really
Super
into
jacked.
it. Yeah.
Super jacked and also fuck turfs.
In talks to reprise Justice League's Gordon for Batgirl
Yeah,
movie.
You mean Jim Gordon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you say
Jim
Richard Gordon?
Commissioner Jim
No.
Gordon.
That's-
No, he said Jim, and you said Commissioner at the same time, and it was
I
like,
thought I was
yeah,
just Richard
Yeah.
Gordon?
Big Rich
crotchety
Gordon.
old Jim
It's
Gordon.
fine. I'm his twin brother, Rich Gordon. Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
I'm a different Gordon.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
Um,
That's one for his.
also-
Also, do you have a Jim Gordon impression or
okay,
J.K.
I,
Simmons?
so I love J.K. Simmons.
Dun
but
dun. He was on.
we are
Well,
farmers.
No,
after
he
all.
was,
He
he
did
was
it.
on Law
Okay,
and
so
Order.
wait, hold on.
He was on
Do-
Law and
what?
Order.
I don't think so. But,
He
do you
totally
have an
was.
impression of peanut M&M? How about that? That's right. I'm the peanut M&M. Okay. Yes. Is he too old to play Jim Gordon at this point?
No.
Because he's in Batgirl. He's like 70.
You
No,
can be a
he's doing
super
it.
old dad.
You saw how he
No
looked.
way.
You saw how he looked,
You
Mr.
can't do that anymore. We're
Listen,
done with super
no,
old
no, no.
dads.
You saw how Mr. No Days Off looked in that.
Yeah,
Do it.
I mean, he was really ripped.
I mean, he is
Smart.
Grandolphy.
He made Katie
He
have
is great.
feelings, okay?
He is
Feelings.
Grandolphy. He is Grandolphy. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. He's Grandolphy. It's okay. It's okay. He's no Zack Snyder, but he's still really good.
He's no Zack Snyder. You're right. He's
But
no
he's a
Zack
good-looking older
Snyder.
man.
Would you admit that he's no Zack Snyder, at least? You can just say it. It's fine.
Yes, yes, or yes. Say yes, yes, or yes.
Yes. Oh. Yes. Yes. I'm for this. J.K. Simmons is a great
He's so
actor.
great. I'm just,
Yeah.
and you know, I'm excited. That
And
they're-
it could be that he's not her dad, but like her
No,
great
don't do
uncle or
that.
something
What
like
if,
that.
what
You
if
know,
he says,
like
"Give me
I'm-
pictures of Batgirl"?
Yeah, I'm super old. No, I mean, I hope we still.
I mean,
still
obviously
do
we saw him in the Snyder Cut, and he like was a person, you know, like being
He was
Jim
definitely a
Gordon.
person in that movie.
yeah.
He was in that movie.
Yeah.
He was there.
And he heard there was a
And
secret
he was also
core.
in this great movie we saw recently called The Tomorrow War. as
Yeah.
well. Like, it was
That movie
incredible.
was a movie.
It gets,
Definitely.
I mean,
It
so,
had a beginning, a middle, and an end.
so good. It's so good that Amazon's giving it a sequel. So there you go. And it's gotta be good. It's gotta be good. Guys, let's talk about the Shang-Chi trailer.
Sex,
Did
baby.
you guys see the Shang-Chi? Yeah, I mean, if
Which
you
trailer?
think it's
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
Oh.
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
So like, it's like a Shang-Chi. I was like, Shang-Chi?
He is known for playing Dr. Emil Skoda on the NBC series Law and Order.
Boom.
Bitches!
Dr. Emil Skoda. Remember Emil Skoda? You're
Pick up-
right.
Pick up your sticks, Billy.
Shit, we just got burnt.
Guys, one minute Shang-Chi trailer, but it was dope.
Yeah.
We got knife hands. We got
Go
no
knife hands.
We got no shirts. We got
There's
10
people with no shirts
Dude,
in this.
there are martial arts in this. And 10 rings. Just floating
Uh-huh.
around sometimes.
Are they
As soon as
on
they film
fingers? Is this guy the Mandarin? What's
No.
going on with this?
He is the Mandarin.
I don't know.
100% the Mandarin, by the way.
Is Shang-Chi the Mandarin? Or
I mean,
his
I think
dad the
maybe he
Mandarin?
come- No, it's his dad. His dad's the Mandarin. Shang-Chi's the,
I don't know what's
the
going on
greatest
anymore.
martial artist in the Marvel Universe.
I
man.
guess.
He's so good at martial arts.
Tell
that
the
he's a
Iron
superhero.
Fist. Tell Finn that, okay?
He actually can beat the Iron Fist handily.
He
in
should
the
be able
comics.
to.
Okay. Then he's like, I'm white guy Danny Rand.
Wait, I gotta charge with my fist. Hold up. Oh, hold on. I'm charging.
Well, that's
No,
like-
no.
It's
That's
going
like-
brighter.
I got
So
fist
they are redoing
problems.
Kung Fu.
Oh, you dodged. You don't care.
Like they want to make a new Kung Fu TV show, and they are picking
Oh,
like
they already
all
doing that.
Asian
Jared
characters.
Padalecki,
Yeah.
obviously.
No, they're picking like they're picking like female Asian characters, and I think some male Asian. Like it's all Asian
Olivia Munn
characters,
is
and I'm
in-
like, please.
I mean, she's
Not-
with Jason Sudeikis now? Who's she with?
No, Olivia
for
Wilde,
him.
they separated.
Olivia Munn
Olivia
is
Munn.
with somebody now. I'm trying to think.
If she's doing it, I'm like,
It'd be
that
weird
guy's
that
a
he
baller,
dated
man.
two
Like,
Olivias.
His penis is like
Yeah.
12 inches long, if that's the case.
He's
She's
just
like, "Give me
charming
pictures of
and
Spider-Man."
adorable. Oh, he's like young J.K. Simmons.
Now
I'm
Oh,
glad
man.
it's
Oh,
finally.
man.
Okay, you know who Olivia Munn is with? John Mulaney. I forgot about that. Yeah, John
Oh.
Mulaney. They're together.
Is he
What?
out of
What is?
rehab?
He tried to make him go to rehab. He said, "Please let me go to rehab. I need to go there."
But
Well,
also,
I don't know
what?
who Olivia Munn is.
What?
Okay. That's not compute, but okay. G4? Like G4? What? Okay.
Hey guys,
I don't
I
know
thought I
who
liked
that
you,
is.
but I don't anymore. That's cool. That's cool.
I don't
guys.
know
Also,
things.
speaking of tragedy, which you just made. a
Yeah,
tragedy.
in my heart, yeah.
Bob
Fine.
Odenkirk is recovering from a heart-related condition.
I didn't
Yeah.
put this on here because I was too sad. Yeah.
But he recovered.
His son said he's gonna be okay. His son said he will
You
be
guys
okay.
remember when Bill Nye collapsed when he was in the middle of that?
He's the science guy.
Yeah, no, and it was like, oh my god, everyone's like, no.
Bill,
But
and he
the
came back
worst
to
part
life.
is, like,
He came back to life. It's
we're
fine.
all like, don't die, but also we're gonna continue to murder the climate for the rest of your years.
I mean, it's getting much worse.
It's
Yeah,
so much.
it's
No,
not.
I hate.
It's kind
Like,
of scary.
no, but
Science
do
rules.
you guys remember when 7 years ago they're like, in 7 years it'll be beyond the point of return?
Like, we're fine. And
I think that was.
Oh yeah.
I think that was 8 years ago.
Yeah, and then they're
120
like,
degrees
it's
in
really
British Columbia?
serious now. Don't you see what's happening? Have you seen everything
Like,
happening?
oh, the Arctic Circle's here, and it's 120
Yeah.
degrees here.
Yeah.
It was warmer in British Columbia last week or at the end of June. So yeah, I guess a month.
And
ago.
then Oregon's
than
like,
it was in Las Vegas
No.
Nevada ever.
yeah, and then Oregon's like, hey, you guys, hey, we didn't used to have forest fires,
Yeah.
but
We're
now
on-
we're getting the forest
we're
fires.
all on fire.
Like,
We're now a hellscape.
we're all of us.
Everything is fire
Yeah.
now.
I mean, but like it's kind of okay, right? Like,
Right?
Like
No,
Portland is
And
supposed
then
to
we're
be
like, oh, but you look at the Sahara Desert and you're like, well, that's grown from what used to be fertile woods, and we have fertile woods
what if
here.
we just all this?
So what's gonna happen
Just
to
go for it, right?
Maybe Sahara comes back. We're gonna have like a cool Sahara Greenland.
Just,
I mean, always look on the bright side of life, guys.
Yeah,
Always
desert.
look on the bright
I can't live in the
side of
desert.
life.
I would burn up into
Yeah, you
a
would be
crisp.
dead. Be dead.
It's so
Guys,
sad.
speaking of can't live in the desert, I
Yeah.
don't have a segue for that.
In the desert.
ScarJo is suing Disney for breach
She's
of
suing them.
contract.
Did you hear?
You see this?
Guys, there's a good reason for this.
There is.
Mm.
Because supposedly, Black
Sorry.
Widow's only
They
supposed to be
promised.
We
in
love
They
ScarJo.
promised.
We love ScarJo.
Black Widow
I mean, my wife
Baby.
looks exactly like her, so yeah.
The movie Black Widow Baby.
Right.
I'm allowed to, like, she's one of my hall passes because she
Yeah.
looks in it.
Is that what she said that or
People have said that, actually.
Oh.
Other people. Ran
Nice.
down the street sometimes.
nice?
Some
Nice.
person literally came up to her, it was like 10 years ago now, but they were like, are you Scarlett Johansson? And she was like, wait, what? And I was like, yes, she is. Fuck off.
Oh,
Go
you know
fuck
what?
yourself, that
Someone
one.
came
And
up
I'm
behind.
her
No,
husband.
you know what?
Fuck off to the west.
You know what? Someone came up behind me once at the Great New York State Fair, and
And
they
it
came
is
up
right.
behind me and they were like, "Ha ha, carrot top, ha ha!" And I was like,
And you went, fuck yes.
Yeah.
And then Matt was there too. He's like, yes, and I fucked
Because
her.
I am horny for Carrot Top, and
Yeah.
she knows it.
I just pulled her
I was
out.
15.
I got a can in
It
the
was
head.
like the worst thing ever.
I mean, we
yeah.
got the Proclaimers, so
Yeah.
I mean, we got
We literally had a guy that would go.
That's way better than carrot top.
We literally had a guy that would just the
Says
only thing he would
you.
say to us. He'd walk past and go, "The Proclaimers, I love those guys," and he just could walk away. And we're like,
Just because you're twins, you're not skinny.
"Oh, we also
Irish
were skinny."
nerdy
No, we
twins.
we
were
were
back
very
then.
skinny back then.
We were that back then.
Oh,
Skinny with giant glasses.
And
I
we
mean,
technically part Irish.
yeah.
huh?
So what
So
we're
he
talking
was
about again,
exactly
Scar-
right.
Scar- ScarJo, we're back to
We couldn't
ScarJo.
even get mad at him.
ScarJo.
We couldn't
Yeah.
have it.
So this premiered on Disney Plus. That's where we watched it.
You
Yeah.
know why she's
Yeah,
suing.
because they supposedly told
Part of
her.
her contract
You
was
said
residuals.
Yeah.
Was residuals
Yeah,
from
exactly.
the movie.
From the
So-
movie in theaters. From the movie in theaters.
Oh, it was only in theaters. I did not
Yes.
know that. Okay,
Yes.
80 million in theaters, 60 million. Excuse me. And
Oh,
And she gets nothing from, supposedly.
that sucks.
So
And
her
then the
lawyers are
second
saying-
week, but I thought the biggest
Well,
problem
her
was
lawyers
the
are
second
saying-
week
we're
was $8 million in. That's all it made in the theaters. $8 million in the second week. So I was
Well,
like,
her lawyer said that she lost over $50 million, with their estimating, of course. And so that's what they're suing.
Because they didn't already have that number picked out.
Yeah.
Like,
by the way,
from-
Disney retorted and said, "Well, she already made $20+ million just from us paying her."
That sounds very sexist, though. You know what I'm saying?
But also, it's like,
she shouldn't be happy with the pay we gave her.
but
Like,
also,
okay, well.
it's $20 million. I don't feel as bad because it's $20 million.
I don't either, but if you have an agreement, it's an agreement. Like, fuck that. Right? Like,
I feel like her movie has been fucked from the
oh,
beginning.
6 weeks to Sunday, yes.
From the beginning. So part of me understands why Disney was like, we're gonna make a ton of money on releasing this on Disney Plus. And really the larger majority of me agrees with her that like you fucked me over from the beginning, like I should get something out of this. But Disney will probably just give her some extra money and
Oh,
then
sure.
like appease her.
And that's really
it
what
will be.
what,
Yeah,
what it
exactly.
should be. And it's not like she has any like they're not gonna bring her
I'm just
back.
saying,
She
how are
is
they gonna
fucking
get her?
dead,
How are they
but
gonna
so-
get her back for Black Widow 2 where she's dead?
Black Widow 2. I
Electric
said,
Boogaloo?
hey, hey.
I said, hey, hey.
I said,
hey,
nunny,
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 hey,
nunny,
nunny, nunny, hey, nunny, nunny, you know,
boom, boom, boom.
For Red Guardian, the first movie, because he's gonna do it.
The Crimson.
David Harbour's like, I will make all the money.
Yeah, he's like, I'll do anything.
I don't care if you sell it to fucking Hulu. I'm
Also,
fine
he
with
was like, I get to be in a movie with Rachel Weisz. Anything.
As my wife, I
Anything.
kiss her probably like once or twice.
Anything.
I would have killed to be in that movie.
Yeah.
I would have killed
Oh,
to be Red Guardian.
100%, right?
Rachel Weisz.
She's like
I would
my.
also kill
She's
five
like
hands.
she's my number one like
That's like-
if
Oh,
ever.
she's your fave 5? She's your hall pass?
Guys, I think we
Rachel
should have.
Weisz?
Okay, we need to. We haven't done like a fun episode where we do like random bullshit in a while. We should do like one where we do like a.
Yeah, we should do like
five.
an interview
Okay,
episode.
Yeah,
By the way,
yeah.
that's- By the
we
way,
could
you
do
say
another.
that.
No, we could do another hot ones and ask
Dude, we
questions.
should do that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to get the bomb, but it might have been thrown away because my friend,
Thrown away.
my
What?
new
Thrown away?
trainee
What?
at work had gave the bomb to his someone in his family, and they tried to bomb it. Obviously, it was awful. He's like, I think you might still have it. I'll try to get it for you. But he's like, he told me today. He's like, they might have thrown it away.
Yeah.
But also, they should have thrown it away because
Oh.
it's the bomb.
Yeah.
No, we gotta do. We gotta order some wings from Shifties.
No, but also we could or oh my god, yes, the dead, yeah, the F-bomb lines.
I'll kill you.
Let's do it. But there's also that Instagram site that I've been following, the Peppers, the
The Peepers, Mr. Popper's Peepers.
no,
Peppers.
they have 3 different flavors, so I would do another. Yeah, let's future episode, you
I
guys.
feel like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
So you guys listen, Netflix
Almost
is mandating vaccinations for all
Finally.
of the casts
How do we feel about this?
for the US based shows. Listen,
Fucking dope.
listen. I'm
And also,
Just-
the
I'm
important thing
just-
is that the first.
I'm a
studio to do
lefty commie, like
this. Let
I'm
it go.
such a
Pinko.
cuck
That's a
right
pinko.
here.
I call you
know?
pinko.
Pinko
Yeah.
cuck. But like, you work for the government. You get government benefits. They fucking own you. Okay? Even if you're doing a meandering, like, I just stand here at a desk for 10 hours a day, like that's what you do. Get the fucking vaccine. Just get it. Just get it.
There's people that would disagree with you.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, no.
Some of them work for me.
No. Just get it. It's called part of your job. Just get it.
Well,
It's called selfish. Is what
I
it's
know now know someone who had the vaccine and got COVID.
Yeah, and we all know what's happened, but it's way less,
It's way less.
and you're less
If
likely
you look at
to
the curve,
spread it to
it's
other
like
people.
it's like people who haven't got the vaccine and people who have got the vaccine a little bit. Like people who haven't got the vaccine. Woo!
It's also a lot less. It's also a lot.
I've heard it's a lot less symptoms too.
Well, we can talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna name anybody who I.
No, but I'm saying go Netflix.
Yes.
Go.
Go Ninja. Go
Yeah.
Netflix.
Rumble, young
Go
man,
Netflix.
Rumble.
Go
Netflix,
Netflix.
go.
Go Netflix. No.
Guys,
I only have one
Speaking-
thing left.
Speaking of Go Netflix,
I have
Go
2
Netflix,
things.
go.
Okay, you go first then, because I only. I have 2 things too.
Just take a picture of her hand instead.
You drew on your hand and then took a picture of it. Text us with a $sign. Okay.
That's
What the
not
fuck is wrong with you?
She's fine. It's fine.
Listen,
Something is wrong with your brain.
Matt Damon.
Oh, I have 2 things.
Matt
I have 2 things.
Damon.
Oh, what?
Oh, okay.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
Matt.
that's one of
This
the
sucks.
things.
We'll talk
Do
about
Matt Damon
Ghostbusters.
first.
Matt Damon confirms he returns as fake Loki in Thor:
Finally.
Love and
Thor.
Thunder.
So Thor.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
But
One, two
okay,
jokes.
listen.
Will Sam Weir be back as Odin? That's what I want to know.
Right.
That's what we really
But
want.
also, I just want to say this,
Okay, say
okay?
it.
So
This is a safe space.
all through my teen
No,
years,
it's the same.
I didn't really give a shit about Matt Damon,
Okay.
and then all of a
That's
sudden I
fine.
hit like mid
Team American
20s.
War, please.
I hit like mid 20s, and all of a sudden I really liked Matt Damon. And
Team
my friends,
American War.
my friends
Wait,
like
like
Jillian
him or
and
him?
Allie will be like, "We didn't know you liked Matt
Wait.
Damon," and all of a sudden I was like, "Yeah,
Is this
Matt
Born
Damon."
Identity or is this Team American War, please?
Or was this Goodwill Hunting?
That's
You're like,
making
he's wicked
fun of
awesome.
him. So
It's Rounders. Is
he
it
was
Rounders?
wicked hot in that movie.
Is it
No,
Rounders?
it's
Oh.
like Dogma.
He's good.
Dogma.
He's
Dogma,
good
Matt
Rounders,
Damon, like Dogma.
He was also
Matt
Dogma
Damon.
fan.
Right. So yeah.
That's Ben Affleck, but yes.
Oh, like Ocean's Matt Damon, right? Like
Ocean, okay,
yeah,
okay,
like Ocean's
okay.
Matt Damon.
I was trying
right?
to get a feel for your
So-
Matt Damon likes.
But so
Not
I
listening to Matt
saw
Damon.
okay, so I saw this story today. I was like, okay,
Okay.
cool,
This
whatever.
is Matt
He's
Damon.
he's reprising this, And then I saw another Matt Damon story where they were talking about that
he's
great
super old,
the Great Wall
Like
movie
Sarah
that
Silverman
he
fucked
did.
Matt Damon.
The Great Wall
Oh
movie
my
where he
God.
was like,
We're watching that, right? When are we watching it? Right now? Can we watch it right
sure,
now?
right this moment.
Oh my God.
Right this
That
moment.
movie is
Let's do
the
it.
best, awesome, awful movie.
Yeah, because it's Sarah.
Right after
Silverman.
watching, you're gonna see the Great Wall.
So anyway, listen. Yeah.
Sorry.
So he
Tangent.
was like, they were like, oh, why Matt Damon regrets doing the Great Wall, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be able to put another good story in for tonight, where Matt Damon's like, I was the white savior in the Asian movie, and I shouldn't have done that.
Hey,
No.
I learned my lesson.
Here's the worst part: is you go into it, and he's like, I knew it was doomed from the beginning because the writing was bad, and the production company made him change
Yeah, the writing was bad. You're the
things,
white
and, like,
savior
and
at
I
the,
was like,
in the
oh
Chinese.
no, okay.
I should have been the best archer and killed all the
So
Mongols.
just so you know, I officially am not attracted to Matt Damon anymore.
You know.
Officially.
I was gonna ask him to come into our bed, but if that's
Well,
the
he
truth-
was, you know, because he
Are
used
you
to,
sure? I
his
can call
mom
him up.
was a teacher
Hold on.
and he supported teachers and I support teachers and for a long time I was like, cool.
Yeah,
and,
Matt.
yeah,
no, it's not gonna work.
He's really calling people on his
Yeah.
phone.
Matt,
He's
it's not
calling
gonna
Matt
work.
Damon. I mean, you guys can still do
No.
dude stuff and I get to watch.
Yeah, we can still do
Yeah.
do stuff. She just said that.
He's very excited.
Yeah, with your penis on my penis, we rub them together.
No,
That's
it's
how
like
it works,
a,
right?
it's like
Yeah,
a
so-
tapping.
Yeah, we rub
like,
them together.
docking,
thing.
it's called
Yeah.
docking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're uncircumcised. That's great. That's great.
Yeah, 'cause he put the penis.
That's
in
great. Okay, doc perfectly. Okay. No, I'll let you know if you change your mind. Don't worry. Say hi to your mom for me.
Guys, thanks.
Say hi to your
The
mom.
Hawkeye
for me.
premiere, November
Oh,
24th.
Great.
Hawkeye on Disney.
Oh, I had that on my list. It's my
You
list.
I
You stole
did-
my
The
list.
other one you can
The
do
day after her
the-
birthday, by the way. That's great. isn't
But
it?
I mean, you could talk about like his daughter character, right?
You know what I'm going to talk about? We find out how he got that bullet, right? Right?
Mm.
No, we can
Right?
talk. You can talk about even better news that is also
What?
a big rumor. Guess we already know that Florence Pugh is going to be in this movie. Who played
Show.
Wait, it's a movie?
Show.
It's a show, isn't it?
Show? Yes, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Show.
Okay.
He meant that. He meant that. I got it.
That's fine.
I read it.
So
I read your
I
eyes.
will say we didn't really get to talk about Black Widow. We probably should. We saw it now, so we should do a found footage.
We didn't get
yeah,
sprayed on our face, though.
I
Like,
know.
No.
This is why we should probably do a Black Widow fan
Right.
footage, honestly.
Yeah,
'cause
exactly.
I can talk about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
bullshit.
Okay, guys.
Getting sprayed.
I have to wake up in
sprayed
6
on your
hours,
face.
so let's just
So-
keep going.
Whatever, loser.
So
I'm telling you, just keep going.
anyway, yes, I love Florence Pugh. I think she's
It's-
she's Florence.
Who plays
Pugh.
Yelena Belova?
Yeah.
But she's
Who was
confirmed
like pretty much the best part of that movie. I mean,
by far,
yeah.
by the way.
Yeah.
But
No,
confirmed to
Ian
be
Harper, but I get it.
confirmed. No, you're wrong. But
Sexist.
confirmed to be
He
in
was in the
Hawkeye,
movie. Yeah.
But it's also rumored that she's going to be wearing a mask, and you're like, what does that mean? But they also said the mask is very recognizable as the mask of Ronin.
Ooh.
Oh,
she
that's really
she
scoop.
running first? What?
No, because this is set past Endgame.
So she's like, I'm not Ronin anymore. You're Ronin
She's
now.
basically like, I'm taking up the Ronin mantle so I can mock you, Clint, who killed
Maybe she's trying to say she can kill as many people as he did.
who killed my beloved Black Widow.
The body counts. Maybe.
Well, no, because like she's killing. That's her thing. Like that's no. spoiler
Here's my thought on this.
Yeah.
Guys, it's gonna be great. Disney Plus has done
Sure.
a great job so far. Screw
They
you.
have. They
Screw
certainly
you.
have.
It's in the
So wait.
list.
Did
It
you
is.
watch the Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
9-9?
Yeah. Yeah.
9-9?
Yeah. Jake and Halt
What do
are
you
back for one
What do
last
you
ride.
We watched this right before
Yeah.
we came over.
Did
and
you
it
watch
was-
it though?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So excited.
Don't spoil
right?
it. Like,
Yeah,
no,
like
it's
no,
fine.
we're excited, right?
Spoil anything you want because I'm gonna watch it regardless.
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna
What a
watch it.
great show! What a
Yeah.
perfect, beautiful show.
It's come back in 2 weeks?
I don't know if it's
2 weeks.
perfect.
It's perfect.
It's close to perfect.
It's perfect. I don't want to hear it.
What's your perfect show?
I also think she thinks Lost is perfect. Lost.
Is it Office
Heroes?
or is it
30 Rock.
Yeah,
Heroes.
obviously.
It's Heroes.
Heroes.
But we're like in my
Save
favorite
the
show of all
save the
time.
world. Flying Man.
Show.
It's me, Ando. I'm also here.
Remember I'm your
In 30
friend.
Rock, she makes a quote about that. She's like, have you guys been watching Heroes? And she's like, I like the Japanese guy.
Yeah.
That's how you know that it's the perfect show because there's a quote for everything you could ever
Everything.
think of.
All right.
Everything.
No, and it still lasts.
Everything.
Hey, guys,
That's
and
the
the guy
thing,
from
is it
Chick
still
fights in that
lasts.
show too.
It still
You're
lasts.
right.
I love it. The's a scene where she's
I bet
like,
Mala Anchorman's in that show in one episode.
there's a scene where she's like, she's like, I'm not donating money until there's like campaign reform, and then she's like, plus I'm saving up for a new humidifier, and I'm like, that's life, people. That's literally life. Like campaign reform and a new humidifier.
Alright, so they asked me if I wanted to go to Eastern Farm or something. I need to buy a new bike soon. So,
Yeah.
so
I need a bike. Yep. I could use a bike.
Also, by the way, I should have added this at the beginning of the episode. I went to the bike shop because my bike is.
No, you told us they have no bikes, right?
Maybe I said
We
last
did.
like last
week.
episode.
It's
Okay,
okay.
good.
But it stands to reason. Do you ever
Still no bikes
remember?
though, by the way.
Do you
Still no
ever
bikes.
remember in the last 30 years, like not
No.
going to a place and not them having like a
Like,
million
nothing.
fucking
There's
bikes?
nothing. There's no inventory.
It's crazy.
If you go to Dick's, same thing.
Yeah.
No, I know.
No, it was
Yeah.
at Benedict's.
It's crazy.
Luckily, he got me a bike at Walmart, like right before all the bikes
It was
were
the
gone.
last bike.
Sorry.
And then we bought. I
It
actually
was the
bought.
last bike.
I bought
sorry.
Dan's bike is Charlie Sam's bike because
Yes.
like
That's a
he
good idea.
sold me a bike like and
He probably
it's
sold
a
you
good
a bike,
bike,
though,
but
yeah.
it's just like holy crap, there's
Walmart
no
bikes
bikes.
are shit though. Complete shit.
No, I know. Mine's
I've
a
broken
Huffy.
two of them,
It's like
yeah.
a kid. It's fine.
It's fine.
I
think
get to. It's one of those where I'm like, if I want to slow down going down the hill, I get to like backpedal, and then I'm like, I'm
That's
going
what I
up
do.
the hill
That's
now.
what I do. My bike was like a cheapo bike, but it's like from it's from this place that like makes the bikes in America and they like use
Sure.
different parts. And so I thought it was cool. My bike shop guy's like, this is shit. And he's also like, your bike needs better brakes and he's like, better this. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let me buy that from him. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, you're just nodding your head at me. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, can I get a bike from you? He's like,
Yeah.
okay.
No.
Oh, cool.
Sorry.
I'll stop.
Sorry.
Guys, the Ghostbusters trailer.
Do do
This
do
came
do
out.
do
Afterlife.
do.
Off the chair.
Yeah,
As
let's
you can
hear
see,
Okay.
Will
First of all,
Finhart's
yeah.
in this. Janine's in this.
They hit the field.
Annie
dude.
Potts.
Yeah,
Possibly-
Annie Potts.
possibly
Thank you.
Ray.
Yeah.
Possibly raising this.
Slash
Dan,
no, he's
Yeah.
He's
Def-
100% in
100%.
this.
100%.
Well, you see
Raise a
from-
cult.
Yes,
Raise a cult.
But you
Yeah.
also see the fucking occult bookshop that's from the
Yeah,
Ghostbusters
yeah.
2. That's why I was like,
Yeah.
popping! Popping because
Yeah.
I'm
Raise a
Mark.
cult. Exactly.
They really knew how to hit this trailer. It was like, okay.
Also,
Cult-
but then
cult-
also, you guys, you
Which
get
one?
Paul Rudd, and you put Paul Rudd in anything, and you're like, let's
and
go.
Finn
That's
Wolfhard,
a-
which I was wolf hard
Jane,
in my penis area.
No.
he's like
watching
7.
Paul Rudd.
No,
No, Paul
don't do
Rudd.
that, don't do that.
Paul Rudd.
I was
Paul
wolf
Rudd.
hard, not for
Paul Rudd.
him, just
Paul
for the
Rudd.
whole thing.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd. Paul
I'm
Rudd.
saying for
Paul
Paul
Rudd.
Rudd, I was wolf
Paul
hard.
We'll cut this part, don't worry.
No, I was saying for.
We don't
or-
like teenage
yeah.
boys.
It's funny because Jamie watched this part of this trailer, but just the Paul Rudd part. She's like, Like,
Yeah.
watch this with you? I was like, yeah, okay, we can watch this.
The music
together.
was great. The feels were great. They
Because-
really got the feel of the movie.
I really
Yeah.
popped when the fucking the gunner seat came out of the Ecto 1. I was like,
Yeah.
ah, baby!
I popped when those dogs jumped out of nowhere and started chasing. I was like,
Also,
oh,
by the way,
shit.
fully Gozers in this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
they
yeah.
showed a couple
Yeah.
things that was like,
Yeah.
they took like the Gozer
Very
section.
goes
Well, I feel like
that
it's-
came up with,
did
like,
you
the
guys-
Gozer, like, fully
Did you guys
Gozer. I was
ever
like,
play
okay,
the
Gozer.
video game that came out like about? Yeah, that game's great.
Which video game though?
It
The
came
newer
out.
one or the older one?
I don't know what you
Is
mean.
it 3D or was it 2D?
It was 3D.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, that's a great game. And they
I
have
played
all
both, but that's
and they
why I was
have
wondering.
all of the old bad guys come because the
They
boys
do.
played it when they
They
were
do.
younger and Dan loved
Yeah, I
it.
was
It
a
was
boy
a
too
great
when I
game.
played it.
Yeah. It's a great game. And it was right before Harold Ramis passed.
It was
so
one of
he
the
had
most
recorded,
underrated
all
games of
his-
that generation.
It's
in
a
my opinion.
great
It was
game.
Great. It was
I used to love watching the
It
kids
was
play.
fun, and it's also
It's
multiplayer.
like, yeah.
It was multiplayer.
Exactly.
You don't get a lot.
So I feel like it has a lot of that where it's like they're bringing back all of the stuff, but they're actually doing a good
Yeah.
job of it.
Yeah.
And not a garbage
and this
job.
is and part of it is because it's Ivan Reitman's son,
Yeah.
Jason Reitman, who is
Sure.
doing the directing of this,
Yeah.
and he is like literally putting love into this. Like the characters
Because
are
he
based on
grew
other
up
characters.
with these
yeah.
films. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And like he's like put love in, like he's even like in interviews he's been like in the trailer they had show like an undead zombie guy. He's like, this is based on a taxi driver
No,
guy.
I was
He's
gonna
like
say
slamming like
I
ghosts.
saw
and
the
he's like,
taxi
this is like
driver
Slimer.
guy, but also I love that even if those scenes are not stop motion animation or not actual 3D, they like brought in the feel of like the old movies.
Well, he's like,
yeah.
he's like, yeah, we based this character totally
Yeah.
on that
And
character.
you know Ernie Hutz is going to be in this movie, by the way.
I know.
He's
Yeah,
still
this is
doing his
confirmed.
thing.
Do you
confirmed.
know
It's
how
confirmed.
excited I am about that? Like,
Why not?
obviously, I love Dan Aykroyd.
Syracuse Comic-Con's own.
I
man.
love-
It's the same.
I love Dan Aykroyd. Like, I loved it, and I love Annie Potts. I love everything she's ever done.
What
I
if-
Bill Murray,
fucking love
'cause
her.
he's in it
What
too.
if
I
you
love
get-
Bill
we
Murray,
get in this
obviously.
What if we get in the movie theater and this is
Do you
based on
love? Do you love Rick Moranis?
I love Rick Moranis.
What if?
I know.
What
I
if
know.
we get in this thing
But
and it's
I
based on the
love
real
Ernie
Ghostbusters?
Hudson.
Actually, there are a couple.
Do, 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 do,
So
do.
there's a really
The
deep cut in
real
this because I watched the real Ghostbusters.
Is the guy that talks like Garfield in this?
No,
one?
do you want to know?
Egon Spangler is in the real Ghostbusters, and in like
Yes.
episode 13, he
Right.
mentions that he is from Somerville. If you notice in the trailer, they're actually all that's
All from
the space
Somerville?
is Somerville.
So,
the
also,
town is Somerville. in the
quick
Ghostbusters.
trivia about the real Ghostbusters. Ernie Hudson, whom I love and is dear to my heart, we just mentioned him. He was the only person who tried out for the show and he did not get picked
Like,
for the
we
show.
don't like
They were
black
we're
people,
like,
see,
yeah.
We got the
So,
dude
right.
who voices Garfield from
Yeah,
Peter
something
Pan,
like
but we're
that,
good.
yeah. So, but also I love that Egon, because Egon was always my favorite, always since I was a kid. Love him, love it. I love Harold Ramis, like big time.
Like,
But in the show,
love
he's
it.
like blonde, and it's
Yeah,
so weird
for
because
no
it's that curly, weird,
For-
like
for
blonde.
80s
He's got
reasons.
frosted tips.
Plus,
For
all
80s
their
reasons.
outfits, like they changed the colors. They were like, they can't have the same suit
Yeah.
color. So
Well,
his
it's
is
the
like
Ninja Turtles,
aqua
the
and
Ninja Turtles,
pink.
yeah.
No, I know. Yeah, it's ridiculous. And in some of the episodes, like Michelangelo, even his gear seems like very pink. It's like the colors.
Michelangelo or
it's
Egon in this case?
both of them.
Both
Okay.
of them.
Those shows were from the same time period and
Michael
probably had a lot of
Egano.
yeah.
Oh.
Michael Egano.
I mean, I think that's a good mashup that we should do. Some
Oh,
fan art for
that is
Some
a
fan art.
mashup. They had the actual
What?
characters.
Okay, so
No,
Michael
they
is
had
not Egon.
Ghostbusters. No, they had
Egon is definitely
Ghostbusters.
Donatello.
Yeah, it was Donatello, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He was more like
Bankman's
he
Michelangelo.
was Bankman. Yeah,
Bankman's Michelangelo.
yeah, definitely. They had that crossover, and they had the original Star Trek crossover with TMNT. Where they're wearing like the original shirts with the original communicators. Sorry, I've looked up some weird toys in my lifetime,
Yes, you
like
have.
some weird ones.
Like the
Yes.
Jeff Bezos spaceship toy.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah.
Red Rocket.
And you know what? That one was so it was historic. Yeah, and like I love that it came with
The
like
real
you can
vibration.
feel what it
Yeah.
feels like
Like,
when it
it's
goes.
breaking
Yeah,
through
it goes
the
up and-
atmosphere
yeah,
with the
exactly,
vibration.
exactly. And then it just hangs out there for like 10 minutes, and then
Then this
it
goes
comes
away.
back
This goes
down.
away.
You're good to go.
It's done.
You just
I think that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else?
Jodie Whittaker, guys.
We don't deserve anything
No.
else, honestly, guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by, and stay classy, unlike us.
we're so
Fing Fan
classy.
Fum.